Hello guys, it is me, Nico, once again here to bring you guys another special kind of review. And today, instead of a figure, I actually have a mild accessory for you guys. The very first time I've ever done a review on a product like this, not even on the XX Misery XX09 channel when I had it. It's pretty much the same thing as the Krell minifigure input video. This video will be pretty much in its own category. But today I have another actual product for you guys from RC Customs. And as you can see, it is a figure display case. This display case is currently being sold on his website for $2.50. It can hold one minifigure. And pretty much it is very durable. Doesn't, well, I mean, it might scratch a little bit easily, but you know, it's a really durable case. It came with this small little display stand in order to keep the figure in place. And as a small example, I'll just use the small little Lego minifigure here, random figure here, to kind of exhibit the use of the case. I apologize for any of the background noise. The walls of my house are very thin, so you know, even though my brothers are playing in the hallway, which is probably a good maybe 5 feet, not even 5, 10 feet outside the door, then you know, because of the walls in the house, it'll still be heard all the way from Timbuktu. But anyways, as you can see here, I got the figure in the case. You know, of course, that bottom portion is not going to stay down easily. So unless you like super glue that bottom portion to the bottom of the case in order to keep this from bobbling around, then you're going to get some figures that are moving around, and well, your figure's going to move around a lot. And if it's decaled, if it isn't decaled that well, or if it's one of those figures that is really delicate, I wouldn't suggest putting it in this case, since, you know, it's like not that solid, you know, with keeping a part like that in here. But this is pretty much version 1 out of 3 cases that RC Customs or Dakota has currently on the website. This figure stand can hold pretty much about 1 figure to 2 to 3 minifigures if you can squeeze it in right. There are 2 other cases. One can hold a minimum of 3 figures to about 5, and there's another case that can hold up to a minimum of 5 figures. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the other cases to review at this time, but I could tell you this right now. If you have a certain figure that you know is just going to stay on, you know, a pedestal, you know, one of those really special figures that you want to keep locked up and away from everyone else, and you know it's not going to be being moved around somewhere, or you know it's not going to be touched by anyone else but yourself, then I would suggest getting this small case like this, because really guys, it's ideal. You know, you could put a label back there to, you know, advertise for someone at a convention. Like, you know, you could have someone make their own custom label. Like, you know, I could put RC Customs on the top, minifigs for you, or some other vendor, and have their figure inside here. And, you know, knowing that no one's probably going to take this thing and run off with it, I could probably just leave it there and it will still be fine. But as you can see, the lid to open the figure, the door doesn't come off easily. It's very sealable, nice, airtight, locked in, you know. And it's a really great buy. Unfortunately, well, I mean, not really unfortunately, but I didn't actually get this product. This wasn't one of my intended items of purchase. This was just an item thrown in there for me to review. But this is a really nice product. It's very, very durable. Doesn't stain easily either. So, you know, that's a plus. And like I said earlier, it's great for figure advertisement and just for keeping stuff locked away and pretty much having that special area for one specific figure that you want to keep away from everyone else, or keep away from all of your other figures, or maybe even smaller ships you can fit in here as well. Like if you're like a smaller ship model builder and you want to display like your best creation that's like really small, you can exhibit that in here as well. So really this case is sort of universal for advertisement, as well as, you know, having a area for figure collecting. So, you know, this is a really great product. Overall, my rating on this product is a 5 out of 5 personally. I think this is a really useful figure display case. It's one of the cheaper ones that I've seen out on the market that is specifically made for Legos. So I think this is definitely a good investment for people who want to have their own little area to display customs if they make customs, or if they just want to have a special place for certain Lego figures if they're collectors. Then these cases are really beneficial to you. They're small, they're cheap, they're, you know, very durable in my opinion. You know, they're plastic, they're not glass, so the good thing is they won't break easily, and like I said, they're not gonna get stained easily either. So this thing is definitely gonna last you if you get it. But overall, it's a great product. It's definitely a great initial investment, and if you're lucky enough, you might get one of these little small figure holders with your order as well, but more than likely you might just get the case by itself. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Remember, this product is only being sold for a good amount of time. I do think these will go by fast once the word gets out about them. So thank you guys again for watching. Please rate, comment, and sub, and I will see you guys in the next video, and more than likely the next RC custom review. As I mentioned in the last RC custom review of the clones, will be on one of the Kashyyyk troopers, which will be displayed in my Bricks Cascade, Bricks by the Bay, and Brick Con mock. So I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.